Well, good morning. Don't adjust your TVs. Yes, my legs are this white. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Tom Turton, and his pockets are sewn shut.
My pockets. Okay, it's my brand new first day of summer suit.
I know.
I
and
always
you
plan.
forgot to clip the pockets.
My back pockets, which I use all the time, and it is in there. Oh, wait. Oh, got that one. Okay. Anyway, guys.
I'm not going to look, but that sounded more like a seam.
Wait, let me feel.
Yeah.
No, it's a.
Okay.
Well, is it my mic again? Hold on. Let me move my cord. But here, let me just stand up for camera 4. Here, I planned my first day of summer outfit because I'm so excited all the time.
Yeah.
Look at this. See, let me check over here. Now, last year I had a kind of like a patchwork quilt type suit short combination. This one's more, I feel like business because it's like, oh, if I was doing a Zoom, you wouldn't know I was wearing shorts.
That's true.
But
if you were doing a Zoom, you'd be sitting down behind something anyway.
Yes. And then all of a sudden, I stand up, I'm like, it's summer! Although the weather today, ooh.
Not exactly summer-like out there, is it?
Ooh, I hate this weather. Yesterday was terrible. My dogs were scared. Last night at 10 p.m. when I was in bed,
Yeah.
I slept like this because one dog was right here, cuddled. One dog was here, one dog was here. And I didn't want to move, so now my whole neck, I can't even hurt. Like if I move it, oh, pain, Thomas, pain.
I always followed the get down thing.
Well, they were getting up and down off the bed because of the thunder and lightning.
Well,
and
yeah.
Finally, they settled down.
I understand that.
Oh, my word, it was an adventure last night. Sick of the rain.
Yeah,
Sick of the rain.
there were some thunder boomers. In the morning, had some pretty good by me.
Oh, the morning was... But then I was talking to some friends in Forsyth. Mm-hmm. Not a drop.
Yeah.
But yet here, it was torrential. My driveway basically washed away.
Did it?
Yeah, well, I have a dirt road driveway,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I know. Oh.
I can't take it anymore. I think... Here, look, if I start a petition, Tom...
Okay.
Will you sign if I submit a petition to the U.S. government to declare Missouri part of the national rainforest?
Well, we've got the Mark Twain National Forest there.
Let's add
They
rain
need to throw in
yes,
rain.
Rainforest, the Mark Twain National Rainforest. Sick o' the rain. And you know what gets me so mad too? Is I complain about the rain, and then people relentlessly comment, the farmers need it, the farmers need it. You know what? The farmers don't need their crops washed away either, do they? No.
I don't think farmers like working out in fields when it's all mud.
Exactly. I'm saying, I love produce. I'm a gardener. I love my garden. I love the produce. I love farmers. Yeah. There's a happy balance, people. I can hate the rain, but still know we need it.
Well, I always say that same thing. Do you like to eat? Yeah, well, then we need rain. But not necessarily all at once.
Exactly. Thank you, Tom. That's what I'm trying to say.
Spread it out a little would be nice.
Spread it out. Let's have
not
a few
every day
days.
this week.
Is that what the forecast is called?
It's close, but it isn't that exactly.
Oh, my word.
There are chances. But that's what you get when you move into summer. You get those pop-up kind of storms.
But do you not feel, I mean, you've lived here longer than I feel like the months of rain have transitioned from, let's say, they say April showers.
Yeah.
Then I feel like for years it was May. It was the rainy season. Now I feel like it's transitioned to June as the rainy season.
It feels like seasons are shifting a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think you're the only one who said that.
Thank you for thinking I'm not crazy.
No.
Because I thought I was. But I'm sick of it. I'm hoping July will be balls of sunshine in the sky.
We'll just do one at a time. Let's not do more.
Could you imagine more than one?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be. All right, let's take a look at what's happening.
It is our first full day of summer, guys. So guess what? A cat stole the spotlight during a performance by the Imperial Russian Ballet Company. Casually sauntering onto the stage as dancers performed a scene from Romeo and Juliet in Western Turkey last week. Oh, look at this. Let's see this baby. That is hilarious. I love it. The ginger feline settled beside Romeo as he lay on the stage before playfully tousling the performer's hair, drawing laughter and applause from the audience. The interaction appeared to end when Juliet dragged Romeo away by his legs, but the cat wasn't quite done. It returned for more attention before hopping onto a nearby riser and making itself comfortable. The cat and the dancers received a warm ovation from the crowd at the end of the performance. That cat needs a raise. Whatever you're paying him is not enough.
Cat did well.
The cat was,
And ballet is cat-like movements.
There were animals back then. Who's
Yeah.
to say there wasn't a cat in Romeo and Juliet? with
But,
Shakespeare?
when you got Romeo's dead there on the stage and then Juliet dies and all, it's like, I'm sure you've got kudos to the dancers, actors, for not just kind of going, bah, and
It would have been
falling apart.
Romeo falls and dies, Juliet falls and dies, then the cat comes and lays on their belly and just like sleeps.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been fantastic.
That was in the original Shakespeare's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why he rewrote that because it was totally fine.
It's easier with actors. It's tough in ballet though. That's why
Yeah.
they didn't include it. They cut the cat out.
Oh, cats. And it's hard to train those cats, even though my cat is very light on, my cats are light on their feet. Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
And cats, I know people train them,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never had a trainable cat that I recall. He trained me.
Oh, yes. Oh, cats are good at training their humans.
Yeah, they do that.
That's for sure.
Okay, forget about cats.
Okay.
I don't mean literally, but a large dragon could be seen flying around the Tower of London and across the London skyline on Sunday. Now, it wasn't real, of course. It was a model created to mark the launch of House of the Dragon Season 3.
What?
Yeah. Something's on fire.
Oh,
there it is.
wow. That looks amazing.
Okay, the flying model is a recreation of Syrax, if I'm pronouncing that right, the fan favorite dragon of however you pronounce her name.
I don't know either.
It's one of the Targaryens, anyway, played by Emma Darcy in the hit HBO original series. German aeronautic company Airstage used 3D scans from the series production to create the dragon, which has 23 dexterous moving parts and an 8-meter wingspan, about 6 feet. The model, built over 3 months, required a specialist team of 14 working for almost 3,000 hours. Wow. House of Dragons Season 3 launches on HBO Max in the UK and Ireland. That's today, with new episodes airing weekly.
I thought it was a kite at first.
Well, yeah, until it starts,
That is
bobbing and weaving.
fantastically real and beautiful in the air. I'm glad it's not real, but it's gorgeous.
Now, if that had landed in the middle of Romeo and Juliet, that would have been, look at that.
With a cat on the wings.
Yeah.
That is amazing how wow. They need to build more stuff like that. That's fun.
German ingenuity.
Who knew?
Probably has a Mercedes sticker on it or something like that.
And the Lederhosen. Wait, is that German?
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen, there we go. And some brats.
Bratz is good. Bratz is good.
Brats is real good.
Yeah.
We're making hot dogs for you today. It's a big hot dog palooza for you.
Is it? That's fine. I'll be off most of the day then.
Do you know how hard it is to plan the show around him and Maddie's diet?
Hot dogs. That's it.
restrictions?
Hot dogs. What
Their
don't I eat?
restrictions.
What don't-
Eggs.